The year is 2026. Cities pulse with digital life, and technology is woven into every moment of our daily routines. Our world runs on seamless technology, but beneath the surface, a new kind of war is raging, one fought not on distant battlefields, but at the ATM on your street corner, where everyday transactions have become high-stakes targets. Once a symbol of convenience and trust, the ATM is now the front line for sophisticated cybercrime, where every beep and screen tap could be the start of a digital heist. Gone are the days of crowbars and brute force. Today's criminals are technologists, orchestrating heists from afar with nothing but a laptop and a plan. They want more than cash. They want your data, your identity, and access to the financial system itself. The stakes have never been higher, as personal information becomes the new currency of crime. These attacks are fast, coordinated, and lucrative, run by syndicates that operate like corporations, with specialized teams and global reach. Using AI and 5G, they bypass security once thought unbreakable, draining dozens of machines in a single night. Advanced algorithms and lightning-fast networks give them the upper hand. In early 2026, a coordinated strike hit over 200 ATMs in Europe, spewing millions in cash to waiting mules. No alarms, no evidence, all controlled remotely. The scale and precision stunned authorities. This wasn't a simple hack, it was a digital symphony, exposing the limits of yesterday's security and forcing banks to rethink their defenses. The fallout is more than financial. It erodes trust in banks and the promise of safe, modern banking. Customers are left questioning the very systems they once relied on. Now, every ATM visit comes with a question. Is this machine safe? The sense of security we once took for granted is fading. The convenience we rely on is shadowed by invisible threats, as cybercriminals lurk in the digital shadows, always searching for their next target. Let's pull back the curtain on the dark secrets of ATM hacking in 2026 and discover how this new era of crime is reshaping the world of banking forever. Skimming hasn't vanished, it's evolved. What once seemed like a simple scam has now become a sophisticated, high-tech threat lurking at ATMs everywhere. Old skimmers were bulky and easy to spot, often sticking out awkwardly from the card slot or keypad. They relied on physical attachments that could be detected by a careful eye. Today's threat? Shimmers, paper-thin, nearly invisible devices slipped inside the card reader itself. These are almost impossible to notice without opening the machine. These intercept chip data, not just magnetic stripes, using man-in-the-middle attacks to capture everything needed for a counterfeit card. Even the most advanced chip cards aren't immune. Data is stored or transmitted wirelessly. Criminals can collect it just by walking nearby, sometimes without ever touching the ATM again. PIN theft has advanced too. Instead of pinhole cameras, criminals use thermal overlays that record heat signatures on keypads, revealing your PIN sequence. These overlays are thin, flexible, and blend in perfectly. Both shimmer and overlay can be installed in under 30 seconds, operating for weeks on a tiny battery. Installation is quick, discreet, and often goes unnoticed by security cameras. Stolen data is sold on the dark web, fueling global fraud within hours. Criminals can buy and sell card details in bulk, making this a lucrative business. Detection is nearly impossible. Law enforcement is left chasing ghosts. The technology is always evolving, staying one step ahead of investigators. The life cycle is swift. Install, harvest, sell, cash out. In just a few days, thousands of victims can be affected. Even with new tech, a quick physical check can still uncover poorly installed devices. Always inspect the card slot and keypad before using any ATM. The ghosts of skimming are smarter, subtler, and more dangerous than ever. They blend into the shadows, waiting for the next unsuspecting victim. Every transaction is a potential risk. Awareness and caution are more important than ever before. Vigilance is your first defense. Stay alert, protect your information, and don't let these invisible threats catch you off guard. Jackpotting, forcing an ATM to spit out all its cash, has gone high-tech. Early attacks needed physical access and left evidence. Now, hackers breach networks remotely, sending commands to ATMs from afar. They spend months probing for weaknesses, then trigger coordinated attacks, sending mules to collect the cash. The process is fast. A mule empties a machine in under a minute. Fileless jackpotting leaves no trace. Malware runs in RAM and vanishes after a reboot. In one night, dozens of ATMs can be drained before anyone notices. The evolution from smash and grab to silent remote heist shows how criminals weaponize connectivity. The risk is low, the reward high, the threat is everywhere. The most insidious ATM threat is silent malware, deployed through network breaches. Hackers start with a phishing email to a bank employee, then move through the network to the ATM management server. Malware is pushed as a fake software update, infecting hundreds of ATMs at once. It quietly logs card data and PINs for months, evading detection by mimicking normal behavior. Stolen data is exfiltrated in small, encrypted packets during off-peak hours. The scale is massive. A single breach can compromise an entire region. Profits soar while banks remain unaware. This is digital warfare, patient, quiet, and devastatingly effective. The battle is fought in the shadows. In 2026, hackers wield AI and 5G as weapons. AI automates vulnerability scans, crafts convincing phishing emails, and pinpoints weak spots in bank networks. Spear phishing is now hyper-personalized, making breaches almost inevitable. 5G enables real-time data theft. Shimmer devices transmit stolen info worldwide in milliseconds. Remote jackpotting is now precise and synchronized, with no lag or connection drops. Syndicates operate like remote command centers. AI scouts, AI breaches, 5G executes. Law enforcement faces a global maze of proxies and encrypted networks. The masterminds remain untouchable, orchestrating crimes from digital sanctuaries. The arms race is relentless. The battlefield is everywhere. ATM attacks are corporate-level operations run by cybercrime syndicates. At the top, strategists who never touch cash, managing targets, malware, and finances through cryptocurrencies. Specialists handle coding, network breaches, and social engineering, often as contractors for hire. Logistics teams recruit money mules, disposable foot soldiers who install devices or collect cash. Operational security is meticulous encrypted messaging, privacy coins, and global VPN chains. Attribution is nearly impossible. Leaders stay insulated. This structure enables massive, efficient heists with minimal risk to those in charge. The syndicates adapt quickly, always staying a step ahead. Law enforcement is left chasing shadows. The perfect crime is now a business model. Banks are fighting back with AI-driven defenses. AI monitors network traffic and ATM behavior in real time, flagging anomalies instantly. Suspicious commands or software updates trigger automatic quarantines and alerts. Proactive detection stops attacks before cash is dispensed. ATMs now feature encrypted drives, end-to-end communication encryption, and strict software whitelisting. Anti-skimming modules disrupt illegal readers and detect shimmer devices. Physical and digital security are layered for resilience. The ATM is evolving into a hardened, intelligent node. The goal is stay ahead of the criminals, not just react. The fortress is getting smarter. Despite all the high-tech defenses banks have put in place, your own vigilance remains your most reliable protection. Technology can help, but it's your awareness that truly keeps you safe. Always cover the keypad when entering your PIN. Thermal overlays and hidden cameras can't record what they can't see. Take a moment to shield your hand every time. Inspect the ATM before you use it. Wiggle the card slot, check for overlays, and look for any hidden cameras or unusual attachments. If anything feels off or out of place, trust your instincts. Walk away and report it to the bank or authorities immediately. Be cautious online. Limit the personal information you share on social media, and always be wary of phishing emails or suspicious messages. Never click on suspicious links or share your PIN or banking details via email or text, no matter how convincing the message seems. Use two-factor authentication for your accounts and set up transaction alerts to catch any unauthorized activity quickly. Regularly check your bank statements and online account activity for any signs of unauthorized transactions or suspicious behavior. Remember, security is active, not passive. Stay alert and aware of your surroundings at all times, especially in public spaces. Leverage your bank's security tools, such as biometric logins, card locks, and customer support for added peace of mind. In 2026, you are your own gatekeeper, empowered with knowledge and tools to protect your finances. Criminals adapt, but so can you. Stay informed, stay cautious, and always stay one step ahead. ATM hacking in 2026 proves security is a never-ending race. Every new defense sparks a new attack. Every innovation is met with a counter. Biometrics and cardless transactions are coming, but so are new threats. The real advantage lies in collaboration. Banks, law enforcement, and cybersecurity firms sharing intelligence globally. The goal isn't perfect security, but making attacks too risky and costly for criminals. Personal vigilance remains crucial. Shield your PIN, inspect machines, question suspicious emails. Technology evolves, but the human element is constant. The dark secrets of ATM hacking are a warning and a call to action. Security is a shared responsibility. The battle continues, and we must fight it together.